Hey everyone, it's good to be back with you and with Taylor McClendon back from Italy, and all kinds of things have
Yeah.
happened there. So both of us are having a holiday today. We're just speaking before coming on
Mhm.
that in Canada it's Thanksgiving because we're a bit earlier because it tends to get cold earlier than in Alabama. So this is the harvest time. And in the United States, it's which is weird to me. Indigenous Day and Columbus
Yes.
Day, they kind of
They,
yeah. Anyway.
yeah, they could have had separate days for sure.
I think so, but that's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, as you said, it's a holiday either way. So
Either way, the
yeah,
post
great.
office is closed. So here
There
we
you go.
are.
Uh-huh. And tell us about your trip and your big news. Congratulations are
Oh,
on
thank you.
order.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
tell the people what happened.
Ah! So we took a tour of Italy 2 weeks and started in Venice, went to Florence where we got engaged. So yay, excitement, all the things.
Show
It
the
was the
ring. Show us
most,
the ring.
oh, it was the most
Oh,
romantic thing in the world.
uh-huh.
We were in the middle of the Republic Square and they have a carousel going, a Venetian carousel, and the orchestra is playing outside this restaurant. And it was just this magic night and this magic moment. And it was just Florence stole my heart. And we traveled on down, through Rome into the coast and got a couple of days on the beach and came back well rested and a new person.
No, that was so good. And it was good to see you. We saw each other
Yes,
a weekend some ago
right.
in
You were here in
Huntsville.
Alabama. Yes.
Yes, yes, and I
Big
got to meet
fun.
a number of people, including Mayor Tommy Battle, and I just published a couple of days ago on my Substack, and I can put the link in for folks who may have missed it. Published an article from the interview that I had with Mayor
Oh,
Battle,
yay.
and yeah, it was a great visit. I've visited some other folks too, so I'll have a couple more pieces coming out, and then in due course. Make sure that those go on the Substack as well, so people can hit that subscribe button, and then they will make sure to get all those by
They're
email.
they're in the
And
know.
yeah, they will be in the know. But yes, and I'm looking forward to coming back. I'll be back in town just the week after Thanksgiving for a few more days. So
Right.
American Thanksgiving, not Canadian thing. I'm
Right.
staying put for a
So
bit. I just came home.
so explain to me the difference between the two.
There's no big
There's
difference. It
no
just
big difference.
no.
Everybody
It's a
just gets
calendar
together and
thing.
eats and okay.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, I don't
Gotcha, gotcha.
really typically because I don't like turkey. I
Oh,
also
fair
don't
enough.
like them, and I don't like making the turkey. I don't cook anymore. I'm done. Like I've done
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much of it. I had kids. I homeschooled my kid. Like I did the whole granola crunchy thing, knitting
And
my
no
own
more.
yogurt
Yeah.
and the whole thing. I am done. So- and the kids are now learning to cook, and this is great.
Right.
Yeah.
Let them
So
cook you
I
Thanksgiving.
exactly. Yeah, and we don't actually. I took them out. So this is gonna be teenagers. So I said, all right, I'll take you out for dinner. Where do you guys want to go? They said Wendy's. I said, that's not you sure? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, because we don't do fast food very often, so to them it's a treat.
It's a treat.
So
Yes, yes. I
there
get
we
it.
went
I
to
get
at
it.
yeah Wendy's. We did that yesterday, and today is pretty much relaxed. And we went out. I took one of my kids to. We have beautiful trails where you can hand feed the birds, and you can leave foods
Oh,
for the squirrels and all kinds of things. So yeah, we hand fed some birds, and it's good for the soul. And it smells like the fallen leaves. It smells like autumn very much, and it's just a
yes.
beautiful thing.
It's We're trailing behind slowly in that category, but it was cool this morning.
Mhm.
So it's coming for sure.
Oh yeah, you can't avoid it. But it's I always take breaks when I go down because, even if it's only like 35, 40 degrees, to me it's beautiful. It's like I'm half naked outside. This is
That's
great.
right. It's nice and warm. So, speaking of your interview with Tommy Battle, when you were here, you shared with us that the courthouse was not lit at night.
City
And we
Hall.
saw
Yeah,
City
the City
Hall,
Hall
yes,
building.
the
That's right.
mayor's office, right? The
That's right.
fancy architecture
It's
word that you called
the
it.
architrave, the
That's
triangle
the
thing
one.
at the top.
So you have ruined my fiance. He
I'm
points it out
sorry.
to everybody now. He's like, "Look, they put no lights on this building or the top," and it's
Yes.
pretty funny.
Well,
That
I mean, it's such a beautiful building. And at
yes,
night it's
yes,
lit and it's like it's a glorious sight. It's like the shining city on the hill thing, minus the triangle at the top.
triangle,
And it's like
but
you got
it's
so
so
close.
glaring now, right? It's just
Right.
glaringly bad now, and I'm just like, I wish I could unsee it.
Well, I got in touch with the architects who
Oh
designed
yay!
it. And I asked them if there's maybe any way to solve that, or maybe
I
there's a
mean,
reason. I don't know. So I'm open to being convinced that this is the way it has to be. What
Maybe
can
throw a
you?
set of rope lights out there across the ledge or something.
I'm
Just,
sure
like
something can be done.
something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this will be. I mean, if I do get those lit, this architrave, this little triangle at the top lit
Ugh.
up, I think I will have made some people happy. So that's a good thing.
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Uh-huh. So
Oh,
Alabama news. I mean, not very
bum,
much has
bum,
been happening, but
bum.
I did like this one thing. So Alabama last year passed a bill in the state legislature. Um, saying that the providers of porn on websites had to have age verification. So you have to be 18 years old to be able to access Pornhub and whatever the other ones are. And that's not necessarily a bad thing because you don't want, I'm not here to
Children
judge people, but you don't want minors having access to
to some of these categories
some
that
of
are
these
listed down
things are a little
again.
bit too much, right? And
Yeah, it's a
obviously,
lot.
this has to be arbitrary. There's a line, and some kids may be ready earlier than others, blah blah blah. But at some point, it's the rule. It's the role of a state legislature to say, all right, we're going to put the line right here, and then it's legal, and then it's not. Same as drinking, right? So since they
Right.
put in that legislation, there's also some question of using a tax. So they call it a sin tax, which the one little thing that I disagree with, because I don't think we should call pornography necessarily a
Well,
sin. It's not
well, if we're gonna
necessarily
do a
sinful. Anyway,
sin, but yeah, like if we're gonna do a syntax, let's
there's other
maybe
things.
maybe tax the people at the buffet line. I mean, gluttony's a
Right.
sin. I mean, like
There you
there's
go.
so many
Yeah,
things.
so many things. But
So
that
many.
aside, so a
Right.
10% tax on Pornhub and so on and these other guys and I don't mean to sound more righteous than I am, but I don't actually know what the companies are in the space, not all of them, but and use that money for no, that's true. I mean, I know Pornhub. And
Everybody
again,
knows
yeah,
Pornhub,
of
and
course,
if they
right?
say
Yeah.
they don't, they are lying. You
They're
are a filthy
lying. I know.
liar. Yes.
I know. But using that 10% tax and spend it on mental health resources, especially for younger people who may
Oh,
have suffered from exposure to, or too early, or not the right kind of exposure to the really wrong kind of porn,
right.
and who may be suffering. They say, that especially boys can grow up and be more aggressive. I mean, again, we're generalizing, and these are, not necessarily in every case, but then you see trends, and young girls and women grow into women who may suffer more from anxiety from having been exposed to some of this stuff at the wrong time. And to use that, and so I'm like, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea at all. And why not take that 10% on the people who make money? Like there's serious money being made. Um,
Right.
and then devote that to good mental health resources for the people who need it. I'm not seeing a problem there.
Yeah. As long as, the money gets there. That's
Right.
the thing. It's the follow through with Alabama and the accountability because, oh, they'll pass a tax and then it ends up shifting to a general fund. And
Mm.
we
Hmm.
like to misappropriate here in Alabama.
We do?
We
That's
do.
unfortunate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is
So,
unfortunate. So, if it's going to where it needs to go, then, tax the right hand, tax the left. I don't care.
mhm.
Just get it where it's going.
Right. Okay.
But how do
So,
you how do you tax that? Is it going to be like do you like are you buying subscriptions? I mean, the last I checked, porn was free online. Um So how are they taxing this? Like by the minute, the usage? Like if they see a spike in your internet between the hours of 11:30 and 2, like how are they
you're
how are they
metered.
doing this?
Well, this is the part where both may be a little too ignorant for our own good, but the way I
Right?
understand is that no, there are some premium subscriptions where you don't get ads and you don't get interrupted in your
Ah,
stream when you're watching something.
you would
And
hate
you,
to get interrupted, right?
well,
It's
and
just
then the freebie stuff tends also sometimes can be that like it's not a
a
trailer, it's longer
snippet.
than a
Yes,
trailer, but it's
a
not the
snippet.
full length, as it were.
It's the high
Sorry,
points.
it's not the full length. That's just it.
Ah,
So when
ah,
you pay for a premium membership, a subscription, then I don't know what other options there are, but certainly so there's an income made from those companies, and
mm.
so
So the
that's
companies
the ten
pay the
percent of that.
taxes.
That's
Okay.
right.
So
That's right.
they're not going to try to charge my credit card. That's what I wanted to be
No,
clear. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no, because then that would get people to go with the freebie stuff, and then everyone
Right.
would be miserable.
And then and privacy and all the things. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
So I was just curious.
it's always a struggle. How do you ensure that the right people, like age verification, people
Right.
worry. Some, I mean, we have this problem here at the national level in Canada where there's a number of bills to we don't have age verification. I mean, there's a thing that says you click on it saying you're 18 years or over.
Right. I cover your
You
ass
don't
thing.
have,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you don't have to show that you are. But there's real issues of privacy because you don't
Yeah.
you want to have a
Right.
certain expectation that some of this stuff will not necessarily be out there in public, right? You expect that to be
Right.
private,
Like
but
I don't want to show up on a list on the courthouse square, with my
So,
driver's license picture and be like, this pervert, like,
yeah,
what
and
are
the
they
search
doing?
terms
Yeah.
you use, right? Yeah, so you don't you don't want to go there. Um, but it's good that Alabama is ahead of Canada on this one. As far as
Oh,
protecting young people, and I'm assuming the age
yes.
verification is working. I have not tested this myself in Alabama, not since last year, but it's so I'm assuming it's working well. So yeah, it's a good thing. So and I think people should take that as an example to follow and see where that goes.
Yes.
And hoping
But
that yes, again, the money does go to where it should.
to
Hmm.
where it should. Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely.
What else is going on in your world?
Oh, it's we've been running since we've got back, just playing catch up and all the things. We're in the middle of October. The holidays are coming. They're coming
And
back.
Halloween? Hmm.
Halloween is coming. We have a big party at the mill. We've got a haunted mill tour on Halloween night, after hours. So lots of fun and spooky stuff going on.
And you like
So
Halloween?
I love Halloween. It's my favorite. Do you
Y-
see my skeleton
Yes.
strippers behind me? Yes.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
very
three
good.
strippers on a pole.
Oh, I
Yes.
see the dollar signs in the yeah, stuck in there.
Yes. They have money and all the things.
Uh-huh. Oh, good for you. Did you see the little
Yeah.
video I posted yesterday? I was at a store. It's called Canadian Tire. I swear that's the name of the
Yes,
store.
yes, yes.
And
I was like,
they
where's
went
she
all out.
at? They
Yeah, it's
shut
the
down an
big
escalator. I mean, they did
uh-huh.
it right.
They and they had also they had this old-timey farm truck at the entrance, and in the farm truck there's skeletons driving, and there's a passenger, and there's some animals in the back, and everything is skeletons. So yeah, they go all out for
It's
Halloween. Yeah,
it's that time of the year.
it is, and there's that crunch in the air, and I'm still going running in shorts because I'm in denial. But
But
yes, it's coming.
enjoy it while you can.
That's it. All right.
That's what you got to do.
So it'll be it's lovely to catch up, and
Yes,
I look
and kind of
forward
get
to
back in a routine
yeah,
and
yeah, in our
man,
routine and see each other again.
yes. Mm,
All right.
love you. Bye.
Bye. Love you.